this place. She'll tell you, you get this.
I'm live. Hi, human. Whoever is there. Look, there's Joyz. And there's like water. Isn't that cool? Look. Agua de la water stuff. Here, let me put you guys on the do not disturb so we don't get messed with by the stupid phone stuff. Nice. See, I make fun of selfie sticks. But if I don't want a selfie stick. I kind of want like a one of those, not necessarily a selfie stick, but like kind of like a mount of sorts. Something that has like a little like flat top thing that can fold up, and then I can like pop down and has like a little table mount, like a little square thing, so I can like put it up and like point it at stuff, so like I could have it pointing at the water, right?
Well, they have the ones that are kind of like they look like the GoPro mounts, but it's like a clamp.
Well, yeah, totally. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But everyone I come across is like ridiculously expensive. They want like $70.
Yeah, you got to go to Amazon and get them for cheap.
Yeah, that's one of those things. I'm gonna have to get it offline and get it. Thankfully, now Amazon has those Amazon boxes.
Yeah.
So you can just like,
not
like
just
somebody
that.
like me, you can order ahead to like I'm gonna be here in a couple weeks. I'll just save up money for a hotel room, go to Motel 6, stay the night, and grab my stuff out of the box.
Or if there's an because they're starting to open more of those.
A little louder, half deaf.
They're starting to open more of those Amazon Fresh supermarkets.
You lost me. What's that?
Amazon has supermarkets now.
Okay.
It's called Amazon Fresh.
So it's like just like any other like Albertsons or whatever.
Yeah, except that if you have like an Amazon account, you could literally just pay through your Amazon account. Right. Like they have these carts with a bunch of sensors and cameras on them. So as you're putting things in the carts, it's barcode scanning them. So if you already have a payment method saved on Amazon, you just walk out with the cart.
Yep. And
it just automatically bills you. But they have other stuff there too. The thing I was trying to tell you is in some locations, they have those boxes, or you could just go directly there to order something and pick it up from there.
Nice.
So.
Well, yeah. Oh. But yeah, but like still, you still have to like time it. Like it takes some time. I'm just thinking.
Well,
from, like,
they'll let you know when it gets there.
Yeah, but I'm trying. Same thing with the box system. It's the whole thinking in the traveler mind. Okay. I have all intents and purposes in making another $100, so I can freaking afford my ticket back from freaking Arkansas, and I'm going to be in Arkansas. I'll go to my buddy's thing, and then I'm going to take a ticket straight back to the coast. Like I'm going to be in Arkansas, possibly down to Louisiana, and then back to the coast. I'm going to be going across multiple states and in different states, all at like different times. So like that's a big thing as far as like location, different constantly, you know. Yeah. Like looking at it as far as a nomad thing, it's like I want to New Orleans for Halloween, but right now I'm going to my buddy's thing in Arkansas for the festival. But after that,
how long are you gonna be there for?
The closest I can get is like without screwing him over, because he's part of the staff as well, and I'm going to be helping volunteering, which is half the point. Besides just going and hanging out with my buddy for his 30th and going to the festival he's been begging me to come to. They do it like 3 times a year, and him and his high school and college buddies do it. But is like the Wednesday, I think, Tuesday. It's Thursday. Yeah, Tuesday the 13th or 12th or some shit like that. It's 15th to the 18th, and then he wants me to come hang out and come fishing and hang out with his girl for a little while. I think they want to go like out on one of the rivers. I don't know much about that area. I couldn't say which river. Like if we were around Benton, I'd be like, we're going to this, but like I couldn't tell you where he wants to go fishing or camping. He just told me there's a lot of really good fishing spots and camping spots around freaking Fayetteville, and I was like, I'm down. Let's do it. But then after that, it's like I either want to go to New Orleans for Halloween or somewhere else for Halloween. So I just want to find something spooky for Halloween. I'd even be down to like do some like what I would love to do some maze work. Like, you know what I mean? Like some maze work, like freaking dress up in a costume and scare people in like a haunted corn maze or whatever. I've always wanted to do that. A couple of my buddies did that shit in high school, and they got paid like crazy good money. Yeah.
A lot of people have,
well, like you got to think, this was 2007, high school kids, and they were getting paid freaking like $15 an hour. This is 2007 when minimum wage was $6.25.
Stupid. I am fucking stupid. I am stupid.
What?
As I was pulling up, this little school of fish came up with it, and some fish jumped. So that means there's something looking at it, so I'm just going to leave it right there.
All right. Joyz is doing things because he said that he was, well, you heard. Are there any words on there I've missed yet? Nope. No words. Hi, people.
Hey, Sam. How you doing, man?
Guys, I'm sorry. We're getting ready to open.
Okay.
These have to be 6 feet away from where we serve food. That's a health flaw.
Okay.
So we have to clean these down.
No worries. We're kind of just
once we
waiting.
clean them down, I don't care if you guys sit here, but the fishing poles have to be like 6 feet away.
No worries. We're just waiting for
Okay.
you guys to open anyways because I
Right.
need some bait.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Bait,
And
please.
you know what? We don't have bait right now. Our freezer's broken, but the liquor store down there has the exact same bait we sell.
Okay.
So they have like
Yeah, we've been sitting here like they've got bait. 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? They usually do, but our freezer's broke.
I understand.
It is what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Though. All
it is. So once we clear it and clean it,
Mhm.
I don't care if you guys sit here, but just promise me you'll keep the
Yes,
fishing
ma'am.
poles like 6 feet away. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. We don't want to
all right.
cause you any issues. Mad love.
Thank you. All right.
You heard the lady. We have to move stuff, but
Should I go down there? Or one
Yeah.
of the benches? Yeah. Let's go to the bench.
yeah. As I was saying, next bench over.
Here, let me reel my line.
Hey Nemo, I miss seeing you in your Crown Royal robe. Yeah, my Crown Royal robe. Yeah, I'm actually on Instagram as like Desert Moses standing on the top of the mountain messing with people. But a vindictive person who's not comfortable in their own body and self and all that shit destroyed it in a kind of underhanded way. They got swagged out. It's whatever. I don't talk about it because I don't want to bring it back up. But yeah, I miss it. It's not a big deal though. I want a purple robe like that with gold, but I want it to say Carpe Diem on the back. Cause like I'm not a drinker, so like the robe's cool, but I could never wear it in public outside of slabs. Because like anybody and their mom would just look at me and be like, look at this alcoholic. I'm just like, I don't want that view of myself. I love my alky friends, but you only really see me hang out with them like in slabs or in places where I'm just hanging out of the way, out of mind. Because I don't want local cops to think I'm a drunk and then associate me with whatever bullshit they've had to deal with drunks. I'm just that purple thing that walked by. Pay no mind to the gypsy behind the curtain. Nomad behind the curtain, because gypsy is a bad word. I know, I'm sorry.
Why is gypsy a bad
Rabble,
word?
because the Roma. People used to say that gypsy was like one of like a bad connotation, saying it's pissed up around, they gyp you, they screw you over. And it's like, so like just to like not offend people, even though I'm not really politically correct, I try to say nomad versus anything else, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not trying to offend people.
About that. I grab this for you. How's it going, everybody?
I'm caught on the pier.
You caught on the pier?
Yes, on the barnacle.
Just snap it.
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get out of there. Or we wiggle it up and down. See what happens. Let me see. I'm surprised the line's not snapping. Okay, let me see. Oh, you got it?
No, I didn't. I just open-faced and closed-faced because it was pissing me off and I didn't want to break the pole.
Oh.
I didn't want to pull too hard on it and snap the pole itself.
Alright, okay.
It's like all tangled up on the barnacle.
Let's see this.
Let's say we could just clip it.
Here, reel, and I'm gonna pull.
Oh, real, right.
Surprised? Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
I'm about to say, this line's holding out. Oh, there it goes. Go ahead, reel.
Damn fucking.
Cool. Let me just redo it. There you go, I'm gonna go grab that.
Yeah.
You gotta grab the camera.
Hi, humans. Water. Not water. Something like water.
Flavored water.
Yeah.
Nice. That doesn't sound safe.
Yeah, electric kites. Good for you. I saw that shit on Dragon Ball Z. Master Roshi got melted ass plastic.
Yeah, I hope that's not plastic.
Oh, yeah.
That's too big to look like bird shit.
Right.
Be careful, Nemo.
I just shared this. Yeah. Heck yeah.
I really hope that doesn't fall into the ocean.
Hey.
What?
Let's ignore what that just said. We're not gonna. Yeah. You hear this guy over here trying to voodoo us?
See what I mean?
Don't put your voodoo. Don't put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm golden. Okay.
I am not Ricky Bobby. I am Bobby Ricky.
I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? That bad burn it and shit. I got this. I am blessed by the best. The great lady that I talk so much shit about. She's watching out for me. I got this. Master of the universe. With no intentions to do anything about it. Ain't that dumb? What's the point? I mean, one of the only things I've done that's even remotely cool is fix that one chick's scoliosis. Other than that, I've just been doing dumb shit with the weather because it amuses me. Do you know you can get angry and just yell at it and it'll stop? I was freaking in, back when I used to smoke about like 10 years ago on the road, I was in Phoenix and we were underneath this overhang that's kind of like a mesh. It's supposed to be just for like shade, but like it was raining and so all the rain was like spraying through. And I had my cigarette kind of like this to where the filter was out here and the cigarette was here. I'm all like cupping it, trying to keep it dry. Nothing I could do because of all this mesh was just getting it wet. It was early in the morning, I was barely awake. I don't even necessarily could tell you what possessed me to do it. I wasn't conscious, I just did it, which is what happens when I do most of this stuff. Next thing I know, I'm freaking just like, I just turned around and yelled at the rain itself, "Stop!" And it instantaneously, no wind, no rain, and like the like 4 home bums outside were just staring at me like, what the fuck? I was like, God damn it, I have to leave again. Fucking people are gonna start asking me weird questions. I don't want to answer them.
Calling you Rain Man.
I don't want to teach anybody anything. I have a firm belief in the whole G, you are you, guru. Maybe I can like, here. So I'm not at the pole.
You'd have to throw it. Or you'd have to cast it out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm down.
Just can't do any overhead casting here.
No, sideways. Or under.
Underhand, yeah.
Okay, under. See? That's why I need like 20-pound line, people. And I just fucking take the fucker and just meow.
12. We'd be fine with 12. 20. Too heavy, and then it's...
It won't fly, it'll be weighty. I know.
Yeah.
It just made me smile thinking about like 20-pound line. At that point, you might as well go 100-pound line. Just sit on a boat with a cable. To Lake Pontchartrain. Let's catch a catfish the size of a freaking small car.
I mean, people do that for sharks and barracuda, so...
Lake Pontchartrain. They go out there and catch catfish the size of small cars. It's fucking stupid.
Technically, the only way you're going to catch a barracuda is using steel wire, so... Because they will rip through your lines easily.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with those big-ass catfish. I mean, you got to think how strong a 30-pound catfish feels on your line. Imagine a freaking catfish the size of a small car. Like the sheer power and muscle. Those are just all meat, dude. Catfish are stupid strong.
I was watching these videos, I forgot the guy's name, but he has a fishing channel on YouTube.
Yar.
And he took like 3 of the world's strongest heavy lifters and took them fishing for giant grouper.
Nice.
Oh man. none of these fuckers could literally do it. Because his whole challenge is you have to do it with real no drag on.
Nice.
And then after that, he takes 3 of the world's strongest women. And I think only one of them was able to actually pull the fish out.
That's great. That is a shite load.
Just let people gather.
Look at this. Tons of surfers. Yeah, water looks awesome, right, Special Ed? I like it. Say hi, Joyz. Say hi, Special Ed.
Hey, Special Ed.
Special Ed. What's up, dude? Nice. Yeah, I just don't want to, because I'm pretty sure that's what snapped it last time too. It wasn't what it was stuck on. It was stuck on the freaking, on that stupid pylon. That's what I like about boat fishing. You just go out there in the middle of nowhere, kayak fishing, whatever, you're just there.
Yeah, but that's also kind of its own beast.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I'm aware. I am down to roll that bastard and wrestle my fish and my rod back. Bring it. Let's do this. Me, you, and the.
Not just that. You also got to fight to stay on the kayak as well.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I'm down to roll the bastard if all else comes to it, and freaking, I'm aware.
It's a really big fish in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of screwed. I was watching this.
Huzzah. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. My phone overheated because it was in the sun. You should have what?
I should have brought it more. You could catch those little guys. They would have been great bait.
Oh, those things, that little pool right there? Yeah.
See the couple guys still there?
Yeah.
Local bait is the best bait.
Yeah. Exactly what they're already used to.
And something's got them spooked if they're all the way here at the top.
Yeah, something came through and made them run.
Multiple affairs.
And they're not going anywhere. They're staying in one spot. Yeah, like they're trying to avoid something. For sure.
Come to our bait. Track your bigger fish for us.
Launch the food.
Oh, saw that?
Yeah, I'm watching. That's what I'm saying. Something's got them spooked. They're staying in one spot like they're trying to avoid something. Like, there's something directly below this, like between our two. Because there's right here. There's like a huge mass of it directly in front of this pillar. What I'm saying, like right here in front of this pillar, this mass right here, it keeps on jumping like there's something popping up directly right there. I've seen it flash like twice already. Come on, fish. Ready, set, go. I saw this video on I think it was TikTok of these guys that were net fishing and they pulled in this big ass crazy gray eel. It was gnarly looking, dude. That's much better. Yeah. My phone just couldn't take the direct sunlight.
Alright.
It's good now, though.
Get this yet?
Yeah, it's good now. Working fine. Oh, yeah. No, I have not. It's too busy fighting my phone. Oh, fuck you. Stabby thing died.
20 years in prison. Casey said it's really like a 6-year.
I love the coast. It's got such a great vibe.
I love how cool it is.
Yeah, it's breezy, it's relaxing, and it's got like a chill vibe. You can be in like the most pretentious / like overly like police patrol, what have you, area, but if you come to the beach, that like block and a half, 2 blocks is still just chill. I walked all the way down the coast from top of Washington to bottom of California. Didn't matter where I was. As long as I was on the beach, I was chill. But if I walked off the beach, I was in like some super reclusive gated community, and they're like, you got to go back to the beach or we have to drive you out of here. Like, sorry, my bad. I didn't realize how rich y'all were. I'll go back to the beach.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry.
That was a long meeting.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
But I get it. I used to work 5-star banquet serving, and like some of those hotels, you couldn't be in the lobby if you didn't have a certain amount of money in your bank account.
That goes for a lot of different types of places. I remember
You have to be able to like pull out a card and then sketch it, like check it to be like
some of the jewelry
you
stores
can validate.
in Waikiki.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't go in there unless you're dressed a certain way.
Yeah. / have that card out and ready to show. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I just remember like showing up to a couple of those because I worked for the Marriott Regency, the Marriott Riverwalk, which is pretty high status. But every now and then they would put us into a freaking other one, you know?
Right.
And like where it was like super off the way, tucked in, like super old, fancy, super fancy. And yeah, we weren't even allowed to walk through the front entrance. We had to walk through like the servants' corridors that were all like solid brick. The rest of the place is beautiful, but this gray, no like brick, no nothing, just to get to the back ends of stuff because we were, as workers, too poor to go through the main lobby.
No, that's just more of an aesthetics thing.
Well, no, totally, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's all about that. It's all about giving them that illusion of only I'm allowed to be here and people of my ilk. It was just, as a 19-year-old kid, it was really interesting to see it for the first time. It's like, wow, this is how, like, the super rich live. Wow. Y'all don't even want to see me unless I'm bringing your food. I feel you, and I get it. Cheers. But damn. I'm wearing a tuxedo. I had to buy my own tux just to work here. That was a prerequisite. Buy your tux, then turn in your freaking requisition form. Do you have a tux? Yes? Okay, I'll take your paperwork. They won't take your paperwork until you show them that you paid the tux. You have to go to like a special store and get chef pants and one of those fancy blouses and all that shit. Luckily, a local, I think it was a Red Cross was doing a work clothes program, so they gave me $50, a voucher towards anywhere. It was essentially a check, and like that I could sign over to any business. And yeah, I went over there and freaking. Because of that, I only ended up spending $15 for my initial clothes. Just nothing. My friend's mom gave me a $20 bill every other week. I had one just sitting in my pocket that I hadn't used. It's like, huzzah! Thank you, Red Cross. You're still douchebags, and I don't want anything to do with your weird-ass organization, but I appreciate you. They have bought me a bus ticket out of Tennessee before as well, so I appreciate them. You do kind of have to lie to them, though, sometimes. You're like, I'm going to visit family, live with family. Like, why can't I just tell you, look, Tennessee is sketchy, and I can go live a happier life on the West Coast. Can you get me to LA? What I wanted to tell them.
Tell you live in LA.
Well, that's what I did. I was like, my grandparents live on Redondo Boulevard. Hi, people. Or person. Thanks for the likes. Doing it right. Loving you. Huffing your glue. 90% of the time, it's just like, I'm not very popular yet, so half the time, it's just people on my Facebook that pop in, throw me a like, say hi, and then leave.
Sam popped in there, I noticed.
Oh, yeah. I have a couple of people that pop in, but I'm saying I don't really usually get more than like 5 or 6 people on my stream ever.
Oh, Mac was there too. Hey, Mac, if you're still around. I already said hi to Special Ed. Hey, Cole. So, yeah.
People are popping in and out. Hi, people. Sorry about that. My phone overheated, but it's back on now. Just put it in the shade. Different angle. Look, it's a fishing pole.
Let me look for it on the other phone.
And me.
Pop it on Twitter.
I'm kind of cool looking. Ish. Ugh. Wow, that's a lot of surfers.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as Malibu, dude.
It's nuts.
Or not even Malibu. Roy Rogers State Beach. There you go. That's like the beach before you get to Malibu.
Yeah. Malibu. That's Malibu. I'm confused. Malibu, California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, my brain was thinking Hawaii. I was like, no, that's not in Hawaii, you dumb. Yeah, Malibu. Yeah.
Closer to where
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've been through it, but I've never actually been there.
Yeah, we went
it was
there.
it was on my walk, yeah, or drove through, but I've never really like been there, you know. I've never gone and hung out in Malibu. It always just seemed too pretentious.
We drove through it.
Yeah.
When I dropped you off in Ventura, we went.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've driven through it tons of times. I've just never been there, you know. Like I've hung out in Ventura, but I've never been through Malibu. It's off to the right, up the mountains. So it's like off the 101 is what I'm trying to say. Like I don't usually, if it's not on the 101, I don't usually mess with it because I'm trying to stay as close to the coast as possible. But yeah, I hear it's beautiful. I've seen videos. I ain't discounting it. I know it's your home place.
No, I don't really know. I could afford fucking Malibu.
You live by it though.
Like 20 minutes from it.
Yeah, that thing.
You know, I live
It's
like
like living in San Antonio, but you actually live out by Loop 1604 by Six Flags. But everything within 50 miles is technically freaking San Antonio.
Yeah, no, like that is kind of like one of the weirdest things about San Antonio that I kind of figured.
All the weird little pocket communities. Yeah, they call it like Helotus and all that shit.
You either live north or south, and then there's just like nothing east.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
just like
Because
SeaWorld.
there's like a
That's it.
shitload of
SeaWorld's
freaking. There's a shitload of walking parks and,
Yeah.
and missions and shit you can go to. That's one of my favorite. At least our family, that was one of our big thing. Was like we'd go on like these big walking hikes. We'd go eat super salad. Shout out to super salad. Best thing ever. If you haven't super salad and you're going through Texas, soup or salad. But if you're in San Antonio and you're looking for food, you need to go to Rudy's. That's the shit, bro. Rudy's, people. Rudy's. The one in San Antonio is the original Rudy's, and it's some of the best brisket you will ever have in your life.
I miss Freddy's.
Never been.
Freddy's steak burgers.
Yep.
Basically, it's burgers, but instead of a hamburger patty, it's just a piece of steak.
Oh, so it's not ground chuck, it's just chuck? Interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, did I scare you with my drum in?
Twitar, there you go.
Twitter?
That's what I call it. Fucking thing I hate about fucking Twitter, especially now that Elon Musk isn't buying it, is like they've reactivated that banning algorithm to say
Oh, yeah.
So to say retard or idiot, I call them either twittered or twitard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That way their algorithm can't fucking do anything about it. And they know what I'm saying, and they still try to report me for saying it. And then things like, it's not a violation of our terms of service.
Well, yeah. It's just like me calling people waffles. Waffle is implied all sorts of horrible words, anything and everything I want it to be. Waffle is almost as freaking like functional as the word fuck. You can literally put it anywhere.
Why would you do that to waffles though? Waffles are good. You could have done that to like so many things. Like
I don't know. I was a freaking teenager.
Fruitcake is fucking garbage. Why don't you just call them fruitcakes?
So
well, then again, fruitcake, but that's another.
That's still too derogatory. Yeah, it's still too attributed. So what happened was, I was in freaking 9th grade, and my big thing was, if I wanted to cuss, I'd say funk. Funktastic.
all the kids just say it in German now.
Yeah, but and then I was saying it in my class one day, and my teacher got mad at me, and she's all like, "You keep on cursing in my classroom." I was like, "But I'm saying funk. I'm not cursing. F-U-N-K, funk. We got the funk. Funk." She's all like, "We all know what you mean, though. We all know what you're saying. You don't have to tell me what you're saying. But you're implying something else, and you can go to the office and explain the word funk to the principal." So I go into the principal's office, and he's all like, "Really? Funk?" Like, "What?" It's not cursing technically. I'm just talking about funk. Oh, funk. And he's like, we both know that it's not why you're using that word. Like, irrelevant. I still like funk.
Well, see, that's like.
and he's all like, well, it's too close to the F word. We both know that is. And you're not gonna say the F word in my school. 3 days suspension. And so I went home and got while I was doing chores around the house, because anytime I got suspended, that was my mom's punishment. I wasn't on vacation, as she said. I had to do chores. Freaking, while I was sitting there, I was like, what can I say that is close to, because that was their argument, was it was too close to a curse word. I was like, what can I think of that is no curse word? There's none already got a bad word attributed to it. No one can for a second be like, hey, that's too close to blah, blah, blah. And I was like, waffle. And so I just started calling people waffle. And when I would say waffle when I stubbed my toe. And then just look at my teacher like, what? Yeah, we both know I just cursed right there, but you can't say anything about it because I said waffle. Damn waffles. Tell me freaking. And that's why I started saying waffle specifically, because there was no way for them to be like, you're cursing. It's like, it's the word waffle. What do you want from me? We both know I'm implying curse words, but that's not the point. It's implication is all that matters. I'm not actually in trouble. Leave me alone. Whoa, don't get it cut. Sad day.
Set it up over here. Oh well, catch nothing we catch.
Oh, yep.
And it's a big one. You can get little ones, and then there's the big one. And I thought, so soft. Yes. Almost like there's nothing there. They're so soft. For a baby to cuddle up and get something dangerous, probably.
How big is freaking? Half the thing is just enjoying being in nature in the water. At least in my opinion. And the potential for a fish. Like, I love fish. I've been talking about for a minute. Like, I just want a crappie boat. Pesto manifesto, crappie boat.
Well, it can't be too crappy, then it would just leak.
Well, you know what I mean, but like, just on this side of whatever. Like, it doesn't need to be aesthetically pretty. It can, like, the paint can be chipped or whatever. It just needs to have a simple little cabin. So, like, the smallest thing even, just like something long enough for me to get in there with my gear, so I can get out of the rain when it rains. And then, yeah.
Standard kiss.
Yeah, just a simple little shitty little fucking treble motor, just something to move it along with. And then, yeah, boom, done. That's it. I've been talking about it for years. I was looking when I got at the beginning of COVID, when everybody was getting those stimulus checks, and I was seeing boats that were around like $1,200, but they were so freaking like, either they needed a shitload of work or they were great, but
they're just to have on the dock.
Well, no, they were great. They were great, but they were like 15 miles inland on somebody's, and we were like their third boat, and it's like you're paying that money for them to that cheap for you just leave it, and they won't let you take the trailer, and they don't have their own crane. Bring your own crane, your own trailer, you can have it. Dude, I'm already gonna have to pay somebody to borrow their vehicle. Can you just drive the boat? I'll even give you the gas money. The 15 miles over to the bay. I've already talked to the bay people. They said I can live there, I can do all this stuff, I can sail all around the coast. Nobody will say a damn word to me. I already called ahead. No, I don't want to do anything with it. Lazy bastard. Why? It was that close multiple times, and that's what something like that kept happening. It is what it is. It just means I need to wait till I get overseas. Once I'm in like Italy or freaking Greece, I can get a boat and sail around the Mediterranean.
Your boats are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
The cool boats that I like, but really a niche boat, are those narrow boats that some British people live in.
Oh yeah. The sloops.
What they're called? Sloops?
I think so.
Those are pretty nice.
Real fast and skinny.
I don't know about that. Really skinny. They're basically full RVs. It's just all the little paths they have to go through. That and some of the constituents I've watched they literally have to go through a tunnel with only headspace is about like 15 inches.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can't go in yourself. In certain areas, like in certain places you have to go, rather than you sail the boat yourself, you have to make an appointment with the day you're going to go.
And be pulled through.
And
Buried through with like a
no,
tugboat.
but a captain meets you there.
And they have to sail your
and
boat?
They have to sail your boat
Okay.
through to
Carry
a
your
spot,
boat
and then they get off. But yeah, you got to pay for all that.
Yeah. As I say, either somebody sails it for you or they pull it through. Yeah, I know a couple spots where like you can't sail / drive through, like even with a motor or whatever. They come with their little tugboat and they pull you through at like a couple knots an hour.
Seriously. Well, you know, basically, like I've seen them take a boat or something.
Yeah.
Like there is
Yeah, it's essentially a little tugboat. Yeah.
I was watching the show where like they were showing this guy was showing to get to some place in southern England. The shortcut was to go to a wide open gap of the bay.
Okay.
But yeah, man, those things look like fucking bad. Like fucking going back and forth.
Yeah.
I have.
So, have you ever had anything bigger than just like a generic small boat? Like, damn that fucker. Big ass bastards fucking with those plants. Seaweed. Whatchamacallit, like, I'd want like a full on houseboat. That'd be cool.
That claw anchor. Brought the anchor with the rope. You just been throwing it at the barnacle with the muscle with your stress.
Yeah. So with that pigeon, you're saying that would make great bait right as the pigeon crossed my line of eye, and my brain was like, yeah, that would.
Hey, some sharks.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some big ass shark or fish would be down as fuck to eat that pigeon. Like, what's this new weird thing I can put in my mouth? I am down. Fucking some fish are like all about new bait.
Right.
Like, what's the do you normally like the legality when it comes to sharks? Like, where's the line of like, I caught it off of an obscure thing?
Well, first off, there's no way in hell you'll ever pull a shark with that.
Obviously.
Or that line, no matter
What
kind of weight line you did. Let's say if you were.
I know. I'm not saying all that. I know that. I'm saying, but like, what's the legal?
Great
Can I
white,
bring one in?
You could not bring in a great white. Great whites are protected. Leopard sharks are the majority of the sharks that are fished.
Okay.
And the minimum is 50.
Okay. So yeah. That's what I was wondering. Like, where's the line? I don't want to if God forbid I ever pull something in and then it's too.
A great
short,
white, but you're never going to pull in a great
I was
white.
saying for the small size.
What I was worried about.
Small
I don't want to
size-
grab anything too small and then get yelled at. So yeah,
As
stay
far
above
as-
3 feet.
As
Okay.
far as I know, most of the small sharks out here are not protected.
Yeah. I see people fucking fishing, I see a lot of online Asian fishing videos of them catching sharks and selling them in the market.
Yeah, but they go for the leopard sharks.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's what I was wondering what those sharks were. Yeah. I know that there's some of them that you're just allowed to fish.
Minimum they have to
You see them out there on that few rocks in London. There'll be a couple of them out there fishing specifically for sharks.
As far as that, because they don't have they don't even have fucking teeth.
I guess they like to eat them.
They eat fucking busted barnacles.
Yeah, I guess they like to eat them. Food's food. Ocean's overfished. Plastic fish are smarter.
Not just that, there's more places for them to eat. In the lake, they're trapped. In a river, they only have certain places they can go and eat now.
Yep.
The ocean, especially in open ocean.
Yep. 20 yards away is almost completely different space than an ocean. No fish this big. Or even this big. I feel it.
And then after he said it, he was like waiting for reaction. Oh, it's so cool. And I was like,
Nope. If you did, I didn't notice. I'm just looking for fish and weird shit. had like a motor attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably so fucking pricey, but look where we are. It's probably rented from one of these resorts.
Like you said, you like kayak. There's actually a little
Yeah, of course.
And it all packs up into like yay big, and it only weighs 24 pounds.
Well, that's future goals. Like, if I ever like become quasi famous enough to get like a sponsor, that'll be on like my Patreon list. Be like, hey, look, I throw money at this. Hi, pigeon. You're a pigeon.
I know what you're smelling. It's not real.
It's fake bait.
It smells real.
I smell.
It smells real.
Right. Confused bird.
Oh,
Fuck off. It's my fake food. It's not real food.
you guys are high. You can't tell.
No. Oh, dude. So the joke in Monk Street Kids in San Fran, right around the park back in the day, was that pigeons were reincarnated crackheads. That's why they walk all weird and shit. So like, nah, man, he's the one with the fried brain, bro. Or is it Animaniacs? Oh yeah, there's a whole pool of right around the line. Fucking the Animaniacs, where it's like the pigeons were like lobsters, like, and there's the one really dumb one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those Animaniacs, man. One of my favorites. So good. Apparently they brought it back, and I watched a couple episodes with my friend, and it was just
I met the dude who plays the voice of Wacko
Nice.
a long time ago.
That's dope, dude. So dope. Yeah.
He's done other things. Yeah, I just can't remember it now.
Yeah, but I know they've gone on to do all sorts of shit and get done shit beforehand. But yeah, I couldn't tell you who he was. But yeah, as a kid, Animaniacs and Historia were like my two favorite things. Oh look, some big ass thing over there. Somebody with like above, not on the above flat thing. It's like a parallel ladder or something above the cliff over there.
Oh, okay.
I need to get a Motorola because they're not going to upgrade my phone anymore. I'm no longer loyal to Samsung. Never really been loyal to any phone company. So we need to get me a bigger, better phone that I can trade this fucker in for. Because apparently Samsung was like, we're not going to do the Note anymore. Rah, 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 rah. Bastards.
Stop making the Note?
Yep.
Why?
Son of a blue-eyed frog. Yes, sir.
Well,
Blonde hair, blue-eyed, long-haired people eater.
the Notes are getting so big, they might as well be fucking netbooks at this point.
They just discontinued them.
I haven't bought Samsung in a while. I've just been buying.
I just asked him what the big when I had money. I asked him for what was the cheapest phone available. Yep. Come on.
They have pretty good phones for cheap, around like $100 mark. I got two phones from them. First one I got was pretty good. Second one was so-so. And then I tried this phone I got is from a company called Kubot. It's their X30 model. It was so-so, but again, we were at $200. I don't like the idea of paying more than like $300 for a phone. Even then, that bothers me. I can pay less than that.
I got this one with the with the stimulus check, and then when it broke and I had to replace it, I got it for like paying the taxes, and then I paying like an additional $30 on top of my phone bill. So technically, my phone bill should be like $67, but it comes out to $97 because it's an additional $30 to pay off the phone in increments. I think I'm in like number 27 of 35 payments before it's paid off completely.
I pay off my phone in full.
I usually do. I just didn't want to fucking. They screwed me. I had it under insurance. They're supposed to give it to me back for free, and the people in the place like fucked me over.
Like that's the thing though. But when
and it was already so far past, I couldn't have gone back. Actually, they were like, you have to go back to the same thing, the same store, and get it fixed, and it has to be in a certain time period, and already been past that. And I was like 2 states over. I was no longer at the Long Beach spot. I was all the way over like some other place.
Like my old man used to fucking pay monthly for his iPhones, and I told him a while back to stop that shit because once he actually looked at the bill for $1,100 iPhone, he ended up paying $1,400. You know, you'll usually get gypped doing payments.
Oh yeah.
You know, they tell you it's a better deal. No, it's really not a better deal. It's just a way for you to stall paying. That's it. You know, and you're gonna get taxed for it. So I just save up now. Get the phone itself.
Trying to adjust the power level.
Careful with that. You don't want to overheat it.
How do I adjust the power level?
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Calm, Nemo. Don't break the phone. Oh, fucking electronics. You fucking fancy fucking people with your electronics. You know what I need? Goddamn fucking lens. I had one for a minute.
What?
A lens. Like the fucking, like a big ass piece of glass. I had a lens out of a freaking, like one of the old school overhead projectors from school. One of the pieces. And I'd freaking do solar bowls. I could do art with it and burn art and shit. Like, I'd grab bits of driftwood or staffs and like burn stuff in and hawk them to yuppies. Yeah. Behold, Nemo art, burning things. Artistically lighting things on fire. With the sun in front of them. Go to a place like this, where there's just a shitload of sun, and show up with a bunch of already grabbed staffs ready for it. Down the way, like that's why I like Santa Cruz at the time, when I was last doing it there, from a place that sells staffs, like, for like 40 to 60 bucks or some shit like that, for just a stick. And then I, like, in front of me, them with a stick, we'll be like burning Santa Cruz in and some waves, like a cherry bear. It's like, I can put your name on here too if you want, like right here, right now. You wanna, all you'd have to do is go get a stopper. You can go get a stopper. Like, you can pay me 50 bucks for like a one of a kind one. You can go pay those guys 60 bucks because they put a rubber stopper on the bottom of it and drilled a hole and put a piece of string through it.
Okay, I'm convinced this fish is starting to show up.
I'm just worried about the car.
Huh?
I'm just worried about the car because we only got it for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go back. It's right now.
Let's see, it's telling me 10 o'clock.
10:07.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got till 11.
Okay. I thought you said earlier that it was 11. I was confused.
No. The clock thing stops at 11.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta get back.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was very confused. I was like, ah! Okay. I thought my phone was fucking up. I was like, why is my phone not right? The time should always be right. Magical piece of plastic. I want one. Gimme.
What? Boats?
Any of those little fuckers. I don't need a fucking big fancy sailboat. I just want something small. Even something like that. Just big enough to putz around in. Sleep sleep under a little thing so I don't have to worry about rain. And I will go home bum off the end of fucking, the point of fucking Baja or off of fucking Florida.
Better off in a sailboat though, because that way at least you can power yourself with the wind. And
yeah, but like something about that side, sailboat, but with a motor, with a motor, so I can learn to sail while already being able to move around with the motor. Because I don't know how to sail. I'm a Boy Scout, so I know more about knots than 90% of people that freaking. But I don't know the names of them. But I don't know them in sailor terms. Like this is, I was like, oh, they'll be like, this is called a blah blah blah. Now it's like, oh, Boy Scouts they call it that. But I can do that. I can do that. I've seen it go down. So I'm able to learn all the stuff. I just don't know it. So like I prefer a sailboat with a motor. So like with those sail that I can put down, like this with those pirate kids that beached in front of me. That's what they did. They had one of those.
There's no equivalent of like Boy Scouts for like ocean stuff.
They probably did have it.
Thinking about it, and no, there is no such thing.
Well, yeah, there's Boys and Girls Club stuff. Yeah, there is.
Oh, that's Boys and Girls Club, but they do like volleyball, surfing, things like that. But like,
oh yeah, like diving, swimming, and all that shit. Yeah, no.
They do that. I don't think they do that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Nothing like that. They don't do any of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. More
but because I'm thinking about that same spot at Mother's Beach. Mother's Beach is like just a beautiful spot to go hang out and watch all the people like doing the rowing. There's a little like Girl Scouts thing right there on the water, and they like do like water sports and things. Is that a pigeon? What? Is it stuck in something?
No, it fell. Its wings are probably too wet for it to go back up.
It's gonna drown.
Probably.
Damn.
Unless it gets to the
Poor pigeon.
if it gets to the piling, it can
Or
grab
just keeps
onto
going.
the-
It's going straight towards the beach pretty quick. I believe in you, pigeon. Did you hear about that, like, the mouse thing with the, like, where, like, the scientists back in the day that put, like, mouse in beakers? And they, like, swam?
Oh, no, he stopped. He stopped going forward.
Oh, no, I
He's
can't.
trying to go to the piling.
Go to the piling, little buddy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to the piling.
Good buddy. Dry out on the fucking pylon. Don't die, little man. Good job, pigeon.
You
Go.
can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Ah, you made it. Wait,
Oh,
come on.
right past.
You went past the piling, you stupid fuck. Come on. There you go. Turn around. Turn around.
Other way, pigeon. Good pigeon.
Or no, he's. What the fuck?
Maybe he's going to the other one because it looked bigger.
Maybe.
Either way, he should be okay. Or he'll be eaten by a big fish. Because the circle of life,
Garibaldi.
where they eat your face hole.
See that orange blob there?
Yeah,
It's Garibaldi.
the big ass fish.
Yes.
That's what I've been pointing out.
Oh.
That's what I said. There's the little silver one, but the
that-
big red one that keeps flashing for
Now
a
that you
second.
pointed out before I forget, you do not catch that fish.
Garibaldi?
It is distinct fish.
California state fish is the Garibaldi.
I don't know why, but yes, the Garibaldi for some reason is distinct fish.
Hi, humans. Bye, humans. Thanks for the likes. I love you. That helps the algorithm. You can even put like dislikes. You can hate me. Love me, hate me. It still helps the algorithm. There's supposedly 2 people in here at the moment. Hi, people. Look. Fishing pole. In das Wasser. Other pole. And there's like all these different like fish that are around these pylons. So like that's what we're going for right now.
There's different trails.
Yeah, I think it's special ed and then like random people from my Facebook popping in saying hi and throwing a like. Because I usually throw my stream on Facebook. Pretty sure I have a couple Facebook friends that literally just pop in, throw a like, and like look to see that I'm alive and then leave. I'm cool with that. They're still showing love. Also, my phone never seems to know how many people's in the room. It'll say 0, but then like multiple people will be talking.
And that's the other thing too. It doesn't necessarily tell you everybody that's there, because some people put themselves like not in invisible mode, but like if you're not logged into an account, I notice sometimes it won't count the viewer. It'll count the view in the video itself.
Yeah,
But it won't count the viewer in the live stream.
I feel that. That makes sense. Come on. Do something cool. Ready, set, cool. I don't even need to catch anything. I just want to see something. That's one of the big things about me wanting to get a boat. It's like the ocean is filled full of so much cool shit. Like we're constantly finding out like new things that like just swim up to shore. It's like, what even is this thing? We've never seen it before. Where did it even come from? We know everything about the ocean. What is this thing? Everybody's like, oh, we've already mapped it now. We've seen the bottom of the Marianas Trench. But have we really?
No, they haven't.
Or is that just like some flex they're trying to
No,
say?
they know how deep it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that there's some flex they're trying to say on top of, and being able to scan it. Just because you can scan it and like use LiDAR detection to freaking map it doesn't mean you freaking have been there.
So they used to say there was no life at the bottom of the Mariana Trench until those submarines in the 80s finally went down there, and then they realized, holy shit, not only is there fucking life, but there's like a thriving ecosystem
Of
that
life.
somehow lives on fucking toxic gases and
Oh yeah. By the
hot-
vents and shit.
like
Yeah.
hot fucking lava vents and shit in the at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, by the vents. Yeah. There was what was it? The like mile thick glacier down in Antarctica, and there's like fish living on the underside of the glacier. It's like, what? There's fish a mile down underneath this block of ice, living off the ice somehow. And the weird ecosystem the ice creates under the underside. That's crazy deep, just to think about how deep that is right there. It's like, what? The pressure that those things are living in, you know? That's our biggest thing, is we could scan crap, but like, some of that pressure is still like insane for us to try to put anything in. People, let alone people, like the pressure itself at certain points would mess up people, but that's not even our issue right now. We can deal with the pressure far greater than the material we have right now. We don't have Star Trek material. We got so deep, it's just going to squish the freaking little mini submarine like a can of freaking
we have
soda.
I was actually watching this thing that came out 2 days ago. There's a series of documentary channels that start with the name Dark.
Okay.
On YouTube. They have dark footage, dark seas. Most of it is military stuff.
Yeah.
But they spoke about a submarine rescue, like one of the first submarine rescues that happened in 1939.
Nice.
I forgot the name of this fucking cylinder device. It's a big giant cylinder.
Yep.
Pressurized cylinder that basically they dropped down halfway for like a few days, and then finally all the way down to where the submarine had ruined itself at the bottom of the ocean.
Yep.
And because of the depth that the guys were in, what they had to do is they had to cut a hole, get the guys out into this chamber, like 7 people at a time.
Yeah. Because of the immense pressure. Yep.
Because of the immense pressure. Then they had to stay there for
depressurize.
7 days.
Depressurization chamber. That's what I thought. Yep. Yep.
And so I mean the technology is there, but apparently, from what I ended up finding out, for the most part, deep water rescue hasn't changed much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't really have that much advancement yet. We still can't really go that far. We really can't do much still. There hasn't been that much investment past, military application. Past that, we don't really have shit as far as civilian. If you're not ridiculously rich or your own like personalized sub, like you're not going, and not even rich, ridiculously wealthy people that own land, freaking never worked a day in their life because they own that mountain right there, and all the rich people pay to live there. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's so like broken nowadays, as far as when it comes to shit like that. Like we haven't invested into it. We haven't put anything forth, and we got all these brags about we have LiDAR, we can see it, we've been able to map it. Yeah, but we still can't. That's what I'm saying. We still can't get down there.
Yeah, it's cool fish.
Like, I want to be able to fucking go and study marine biology. That's what I wanted when I was. That was the whole point of me fucking wanting to go into the military and get my college paid for, so I could get a marine biology degree and go study fish. You know. That would have been cool as hell, dude. Fuck yeah, you can pay me to go to school. And you're gonna give me money afterwards? Let's do this. Hi, humans. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah. I can only smoke so much flower nowadays. I'm trying to wean off of it, and because of that, like, it can get pretty intense in my lungs. So that's why I got so excited about the cartridge. Yes! Clean smoking. I eventually just wanted to wean myself off completely. I want to shift to the tinctures. Be able to just fucking take a couple drops here and there to regulate my headaches and shit. Slowly wean it off. I need to get some,
That boat's coming in fast.
I need to get some sort of skull cap powder or something like that, some little herb powder that I can take to kill the headaches. But apothecaries are few and farther between nowadays. It's another thing I'd have to order offline. I was talking about it the other day on my stream, and people were looking up, and it's nowhere on Amazon or anything. You have to get it from a personal dealer, and it's a pain in the ass anymore.
Probably the only places you probably have the little Mexican communities that have botanic shops.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, or hole in the wall apothecaries. Yeah, and when it comes to that, Mexican or Asian shops, you'd have to know what it is in Spanish, because if you try to say it in English, they're just gonna look at you like you're a wingnut.
Right.
Yeah, it's a thing. That's what I loved about apothecaries. Even if they didn't speak English, everything was labeled in English. But they're few and far between. Those got knocked out. They were all most of them were personally owned, so they all got knocked out and became online things because of COVID. swear I used to be able to find them in every other seaside town. Now I haven't seen one in almost a year. Kind of depressing. I love my little apothecaries.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna skunk today, you know.
Hey, it is what it is. It's only 10:19. Fuck it.
So in like 50 minutes, we'll start packing up back to the car.
Yep.
Find something else to do.
It is what it is. But now I have a pole and stuff, and I can go fishing when I'm on the side of the bank. That was my one thing that I I regret on that fishing trip.
Yeah.
I mean, that walking trip was I didn't have a fishing pole. Because there were so many times where I just sat on a beach where there was no reason I couldn't just have a pole stuck in the ground, waiting for something to come in.
What you can do is keep it safe.
Duh.
I've seen some homeless people do it. They keep it with PVC pipes.
Yeah.
You just gotta when you obviously when it's not set up.
Yeah.
You
Hi, Jeffro.
take the motor off of it. You take the other piece off of it. You go to Home Depot with it.
Okay. Thanks, Special Ed.
And then you just put it inside one of the PVC pipes that's big enough.
Yeah, yep.
And then once you find one that's right, you get a cap for the bottom, you glue that cap, and then you get the threaded cap for the top. And instead of gluing that, you just get the regular thread cap for it, and then you screw it on and off.
Fishies. Down there. Doing fishy stuff. We are trying to entice them with stuff that appears to be food. Fishy stuff!
We're trying to give them fish drugs.
My buddy, one of my subscribers, Jeffro, is a guy I met while just passing through somewhere. And it's really cool. I like the fact that he pops in there. That's one of the things I like about having my details of my YouTube channel, my TikTok on my bag, stuff like that. It's like I get random people that will see me, and I'll put in my bag, and next thing I know, months later, they're they log in and say hi in a live stream, or I'll see a comment. They're like, "Hey, look, it's you. Where do I know you from?" And they're like, "Blah blah blah." It's like, "Oh shit, hi, human." And Jeffrey is one of those people. It makes me happy that he pops through and says hi. Simple pleasures, motivating, trying to motivate myself to do the thing. Damn, that's a big thing. Seaweed.
Oh yeah. You gotta be careful pulling those out, because some of those can break your rods.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, that's got poundage, man. That's where you got your multi-tool line, and you just snip the line and say, fuck it. Oh, San Clemente.
Where's the Duce? There's the Duce.
You want to look into the laws here in California on spearfishing.
You can do it. So you go. You just, like I said, you have to spear the right measurement fish.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to look into the laws, what's the current. That's what I mean. I want to look into see the current lengths and shit and poundage.
You can just get the book online.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something I got to look into.
Also, at the Walmarts and the fishing sections, they usually have them. I didn't see them in this one, but they usually have the books or the updated books for
the local areas. Yeah.
And that tell you all the measurements, all the fish species, both freshwater and so forth.
Totes.
God damn it. Shit. You got bomb water on me.
Nice.
I'm a reel in.
Yeah. No fishies today, people, but whatever. You got seaweed that looked like a fish.
I know, I was about to say, what the fuck is that?
You are wearing a black shirt, sorry.
It's so deep. It just keeps coming. There's the giant chunk of seaweed. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stay away from the pylon. Stay away from the pylon. There we go. Perfect. Seagrass. Woo! I caught a lot of seagrass. So much seagrass. Stuff's good for...
We caught today fucking seagrass.
Yeah, seagrass. It's a very vegan harvest, you know. What happens when vegans go fishing? They fish for this stuff. I don't know why you would want this, but here you go, vegans. I'm gonna throw your food back in the water, though.
Some of it is supposedly worth a shit ton of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For all I know, yeah, some of this fucking whatever in here is fucking woo. Some of this stuff looks pretty freaking fancy. You can like scrub it on your face and like become like pretty or something. Nemo seagrass. Buy it now. Harvested right off of a dock near you. You want local seagrass?
okay.
Fly me out to your spot.
There, look, there's the seagrass champion right there.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Damn. He got
All
a
the grass.
snake.
Yeah. So much seagrass. All the seagrass. I mean, well, look at this.
Sucks.
Some of this doesn't look like grass.
Oh yeah, it is seagrass.
Fucking full-on grass. God damn, I can't wait to be. God bless. I can't wait to be overseas. I just want my own boat. I just want to go float around the Mediterranean somewhere for a while. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just take off the bait. Throw it
Yep,
in the
yep.
water. Just chuck it in the water. Make the bait, just take it off the hook, chuck it in the water. Hook is obviously still good.
Yeah.
The hook will rust eventually, but you know, you can toss it. It's 20 hooks for $1 and change, so.
Yeah. Just trying to unbait it without cutting myself. Because it's all prongy and shit and wet. There we go.
Now, if we would have gotten here really early,
So gross.
we could have gotten free live bait.
This stuff smells, you guys. Go
Yeah,
inside.
sure.
There's little.
If they fish and they see that, they'll know why.
What?
Show it to them. You still have the live stream up and running,
Yep.
right? Yeah. Okay.
We were using these today. They stink. We're throwing it away because they stink.
This one trash or still?
Yeah. It was getting cold. I mean hot. One of those terms.
Next week.
Trash bags.
Yeah, looks like next week it'll drop to high 70s at least.
I'm just not trying to waste it. Great.
That's great.
Okay, so we need to get most of the air.
Save this bag
That's what I'm using.
and yeah, wrap that shit.
Way ahead of
You
you.
do not want that. spilling.
Way ahead of you. That's why I'm decompressing.
Um,
Way ahead of you. That's why I was like, I'm gonna decompress the air, make sure it's sealed tight.
yeah, I kind of feel dumb not fucking getting plastic sandwich bags. I'm just providing shade for the phone because it's gonna overheat. Oh wow, you've been streaming for almost an hour.
Yeah.
You're at the 52 and 30, 52 and 40 second mark. 52 minute, 44 second mark.
Yep. I usually try to stream for an hour, at least. If I'm not gonna necessarily stay, I'm gonna do my stay consistent with my Tuesday and Thursday coffee streams. But as far as anything else, I'm just gonna stream whenever. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna stay consistent as far as how long I stream. No matter where I'm streaming from, I'm gonna stream for an hour. Right? If it's on a pier somewhere, if it's in a cliff face, if it's in Barcelona / Venice. Oh my God, I want to go to
As far
Venice.
as Barcelona's cliffside goes, you're gonna have to upgrade your reel at that point. You're gonna want probably something more this size at that point, like this.
Oh yeah.
More line you want.
Oh yeah. But then, like, I'm gonna go over there really basic and make some money, or bring money with me. Go over there basic and buy said shitty boat and fishing poles and stuff.
Now,
Woo!
why?
Come on. Thank you. Nope. There we go. Perfect.
Now, you could also get one of these later on, but I would say pick up one of these because this one here is for this type of reel.
Yep.
They have these for that type of reel, but I think at that point you'd actually want to find yourself like a really nice reel that you'd like.
Yep.
And then worry about the rod afterwards. Like, I gotta admit, reels do make the difference because I used to nag and say, you know, you don't really need expensive gear to fish, and you don't. I still believe that, but it does make a difference sometimes. Like when I went to the Fred Hall show.
It's already on.
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. Well, it's all tangled because it's all tangled right here. So
Yep.
let's get all that out there.
Right there on the line.
Hook is catching this one here.
Now. There we go.
Okay. So here's what I do.
Okay.
Hold that.
Duh.
Did you take the weight off?
No.
Yeah, you did. The weight's off. Where's the weight?
There is no.
Well, yeah, it had a weight.
Well, there wasn't a weight when I pulled it up.
That's weird, but okay. Let's see. Here, can you get one of the small weights from in there? Just make sure it has a loop. It's in the top bag.
Top pouch.
Top pouch, yeah.
Small weight with a loop.
Yeah.
Looking. Not finding anything with a loop.
Or there should be like a cylinder, small cylinders that have a little.
This thing?
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, these are 1/4 ounce finesse weights for a style of fishing that I never mastered or even fucking cared with after not getting it.
Yeah, my growing up in parts of the South, like the big thing was free game fly fishing. I just never got into trying to learn a whole new way to freaking fish.
That's
how they describe it in a lot of places. It's a whole different way to fish.
Easiest way to fly fish is do it Japanese style.
Still don't know what the hell that means.
Tenkara fishing.
Okay.
What they call it. Instead of a reel, it's just a stick and line. The rod can be almost 30 or 36 feet long.
Okay.
They are portable. They're usually either multi-pieces or telescopic.
Yep.
And the line is only as long as the rod itself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So like I said, it's you don't.
It's basic. It's just a thing. Yeah.
Real basic bitch. Like if you've ever done. I mean, you lived in Arkansas. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
Stick
you
around with a line in mind.
Cane pole fishing.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Did you ever do cane pole fishing?
But that's what I was saying.
Crappie?
Essentially, cane pole fishing.
Pretty much the same thing.
And we used to do that all the time. If my buddy always had a nice pole and I never had one, so I just had cane pole fish. I'd pull it and fish just as easy. It was just a pain in the ass getting it in. I had to pull on the line versus freaking reel. Perfect. Blanca. 57.28. Okay.
What's the other bag?
Put it in my pocket.
Oh, that's
like
right.
a
You
fool.
put it in with the other.
Yeah.
So then here.
I'll just put it in my pocket for now.
Okay.
Figure it out later.
Just empty out this bag.
Yeah,
Get to the trash
yeah,
bag,
exactly.
And
For
then
now.
I'll just give you back the bag.
Yeah. For now, no. Put this in here because I'm not trying to carry all these. I'm gonna drop them if I do.
All right.
Okay.
I got everything. Got that.
Okay.
Okay.
Frank.
Bullet. Kennedy. Shanks. Yep, I got it.
Yeah, where's mine? There you are. Cool. Whew. Okay, people. Onward.
baited or not. See a floating bird carcass, we know what happened.
You got over to these bigger, because over here the clusters seem larger on this side.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like wondering, why is it going that way?
I mean, there's a very wet pigeon right there.
There it is.
Hi, buddy.
Poor dude. Don't jump
Don't.
down there. You stupid.
That's what
fuck.
happened, was he got spooked and ran right over the side. You okay? I'm glad you made it. You didn't die. Don't jump in the ocean, you tiny little bird. See, that one's going to evolve webbed feet because he's so dumb. It's going to be an instant evolution right there. Ready, set, go. Yeah, that's got to be him because, yeah, there's no other ones that are just, like, ridiculously soaked. Or he got tired and swam all the way back. Like I was saying, that that test, it was kind of messed up. But it was like this test about how this German guy or whatnot, somebody, Ixnay on the German, probably wrong on that, but he does this test where he puts mice in like lab tube things, and he's all like, so look, there's these beakers, and we're gonna see how long they give up. And so like all of them are like 5 to 15 minutes they gave up.
Now see if you want to catch
And then wait, just give me a second, let me finish it real quick.
Go ahead.
And they rescued him right as it. Oh, nope,
he didn't make it.
didn't make it.
No.
Sad panda. But freaking whatchamacallit,
Oh, something. Get him.
yeah, something got him.
Got him.
But they didn't rescue the mice, and the whole thing was like, the next time they put the mice in there, they swam for 6 hours because they had the belief of that they were going to be rescued. So what the longest only lasted 15 minutes. So like just the fear, like if I can make it, like the push. But that's sad.
Oh, these guys might have caught perch. There, this is the right area for perch.
We might have a thing, humans. Nope. Just some really fancy freaking seaweed. More seagrass. So much seagrass today.
See, that's really.
Oh yeah, the barnacle hooking thing. That's pretty dope. And so you just like throw that underneath the pylon and yank up and it rips barnacles. That's dope. Hey, Joyce, give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
Can you hold that for a second? There we go. I don't have to freaking cradle that all weird because I'm holding the Gatorade as well. Much better.
And Grayson had just scored the school.
Now I can see what I'm pointing at as well. Look, stuff. Humans. The beautiful waters. Way too many surfers.
Yeah.
There's way too, look at that. They're even closer over here as you can see. There's just a clusterfuck.
They're still over there. I'm about to say that all the guys from over there move over here.
No, they're over there still.
Yeah.
There's just more now. Dedicated to the proud men and women who have put their lives on the line in order to save others for the past 75 years. Over 75,000 swimmers have been aided by these dedicated professionals. The city of San Clemente and its citizens appreciate the commitment by our lifeguards, providing protection to all who enjoy the natural beauty of the ocean, even with its inherent dangers. Inherent dangers, huh?
Shaky.
Hey guys. What's shaky?
If the tide was lower, you could definitely go over there, or we go over here to the east and harvest some of that.
Oh yeah. Saying like that can't be illegal, right?
Some places don't allow it. Usually the places they don't allow it, it's because the water has been so contaminated that the mussels for
There's
themselves.
signs and shit like that.
There's
Places like
usually
that.
signs
Yeah.
and shit like that. So
That's what I'm saying. Unless you see signs, it shouldn't be illegal.
Yeah. Now, for the most part, don't eat them. That's the only
Oh yeah,
thing.
no, for bait. Yeah.
Just bait only.
Yeah.
Some people eat them. I would never.
So, yeah, that's some other level of dirty.
Yeah.
If I'm not freaking in a place where that's the only food, there's no reason.
Same thing like with people who catch carps at like public parks and stuff.
Yeah.
I never take a fucking fish from a public park just because.
Or from like a golf course pond.
Golf course ponds are cleaner than golf carts.
But still,
Are they than regular parks?
it's
Way
still
more
weird fish. Probably don't want to eat a fish out of a golf course pond.
Well, depending on the place, yeah.
Isn't this place pretty, y'all? The Fisherman's Oyster Bar. Nemo loves oysters, if they're done right, which they never are. Not to be pretentious, but dear God, it's one of the only things I'm pretentious with. Do your damn seafood right. Or don't do seafood. That's how people get sick. Or think they don't like seafood because they've only ever had bad seafood. Like sushi. And they're like, I hate sushi. Because you've only ever had shitty sushi. You live in California. You've only ever had the tuna stuff. You go to like some like exotic place and have like 15 different types of fish. Not 12 different ways to put tuna around on rice. With veggies. Tuna with this veggie. Tuna with this veggie.
I don't know, fried chicken and sushi is pretty bomb.
Hey, I'm not, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Other places where they put anything besides just tuna. Yeah. Like what's it called? Yeah, what was, in Hawaii, that was one of my favorite things, was furikake chicken masubi. Oh my God. Fucking masubi. You fucking crazy ass Hawaiians with your masubi. I love you. I ate so much masubi while I was there. There was this one place on Kauai called the Pono Market, and they made their own sushi. I mean, masubi twice a day because they sold so much. Huge masubis for like half the price that people were selling tiny ones for. And like, I'd go there every morning and get a couple masubis. That stuff was great. And yeah, they had the furikake, they had sausage, they had bacon and egg. They had obviously spam, because spam. Spamasubi!
Dude, the line's gonna be like 2 hours.
Isn't this place pretty, humans? Look at this. Look at this shit. It's all pretty. Oh, look, there's bacon down there. They're harassing someone. I don't know. There's a bunch of cruisers down there.
Ooh.
Somebody hit somebody or something. Hold that for 2 seconds. I don't know what it is, but something went down. Somebody, I think those vans ran into each other or something. Live from San Clemente. Cars on the ground.
Cringe, bro. Cringe.
Thank you. Thank you. That was the goal. That was the goal.
That was cringe.
Like, and now to make your brain twitch. Yeah. Brain twitch achieved.
You want to end that? So we get to our next location?
Yeah, I was about to say when we get to the car, we're at 107. I was just about to wrap up.
Here, we got somebody behind us.
Yep. Car's right here. So, hey. Later, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right here in this car. Got you. On that note, yep, see, person waiting for us. We're gonna head on out. Talk at you later, y'all. Thank you so much for popping through. We're at 107. And don't forget,